Hey guys, SJ here. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to be going through a demo I filmed while painting one of my small oil sketches on a floppy disk. This one is a portrait study of Robin from one of my early paintings, Inflatable Batman and Robin. Now I'm speeding this up considerably. I do these over a few hours, and that's much longer than we want to be sitting here. You'll see I've always got my gloves on. Safety first. Can't forget there's a pandemic out there. And let's be honest, this is no one's first YouTube video. Now feel free to turn off your sound if you'd rather watch this without my commentary. I probably will talk the entire time. It just feels way too rude to sit here silently while you watch my hand paint. I'm working on a yellow 1.44 megabyte floppy disk. My approach is pretty standard. I find the big shapes first and then break them down into the smaller shapes. Sorry about the light flicker. My studio has a skylight, so on a partly cloudy day, it's like painting in a 70s disco. Whoa, that's in the wrong place. Shame. Shame. No, I'm kidding. There is no shame in putting something down and then correcting it. That is literally the process of drawing and painting. One of the most important things that I learned at the atelier, and hopefully what you'll get out of this too, is just to be patient. Your painting is going to go through many stages of wrong before it's right. The most important thing is to stay positive and focused. Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. That's Churchill, or Lincoln, or someone else who did a lot of life drawing. Let's slow this down to real time for a second. I'm thinking. Bit more red. Wow, high octane stuff. Oh, he flashed by quickly, but I'd like to introduce you to the naked brush. I find that when I'm trying to subtly correct a shape, adding more paint to the canvas isn't always the best approach. That's when I reach for the naked brush, which is just a clean, dry brush. If you're happy with the color and value of the paint that you have down, use your naked brush to carefully correct and define the shape. It's a bit like sculpting. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Again, feel free to mute me and listen to your own music, but come on, John Williams, right? That man really knows his way around a soundtrack. I've been singing a lot of Jurassic Park lately, probably because I've been working a bit with dinosaurs. One of my bucket list paintings is one of those super realistic dinosaur costumes that blinks and roars and everything. And then in the evenings, I could put the costume on and run through the fields of Gozo. There is the danger that I run past some poor unsuspecting neighbor who in turn runs for the shotgun. Although if my last moments on Earth are spent running free as a velociraptor, I would be okay with that. It's interesting how the mind wanders while you work. It's all about finding your flow. Happy and relaxed, but with focused concentration. Awareness and action will merge into one. There are some very interesting articles online about the creative flow state that I recommend checking out. I think it can be helpful to understand what's going on inside your brain and maybe find some insights that help you slip into that optimal mindset. I often find myself thinking about future paintings while I work. It helps me relax and focus. So there we have it. A small portrait sketch on a 2HD formatted iMation floppy disk. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to check out some of Raw Umber's other videos while you're here.